Oh, now it's working. Oh shit. Yo, Muhammad commented, came in and commented at 10:45. So I guess it started working late last night then. Damn. See what pop up, man. I ain't gonna be on here long. I just wanted to see if this motherfucker was working. Whoa, whoa. And we got RB in the building. What's good? What's going on? We got Collision tonight. Best Tatis. And yeah, I got a lot of wrestling stuff. I'm gonna get. Oh my goodness, yo, yeah, if anybody that hears this heard what I've been having to say, RB, you know what I've been saying. But anybody else that hasn't been around, our tight knit community, you know what I'm saying? I have gone full heel on WWE, and I am engaging with these WWE marks. I will not. 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 And this is coming from a 40-year WWF slash E fan slash mark. Of course, I didn't know what a mark was as a kid. you know. Um, so it's gotten to the point to where I don't even want to watch old WWF pay-per-views or shows right now. Because I am so tired of this tribalism. These WWE fans are literally making it not fun to even enjoy what is actually good about WWE. They make watching wrestling absolutely miserable sometimes. Because for some reason, they hate AEW so much for whatever the reason. And they keep coming up with these, they don't have enough storylines and stuff like that. I'm like, don't have enough storylines. They got storylines across the board. Now, whether or not because you may not like those storylines does not mean they don't have storylines. And it does not mean they don't have compelling storylines. This whole Death Riders thing was dead in the water. Well, over the last couple of months, I don't know what happened, but they've actually been enjoyable to watch. Like people are actually getting invested in the Death Rider storyline. And then with Gabe, the surprise of Gabe Kidd, come on now. That was huge. That was huge. And then we see things like Jeff Cobb debuting his first match. Well, debuted on SmackDown last night. And they renamed. First of all, when he showed up on Backlash, they called him Jeff Cobb. Then when he debuts on SmackDown, they renamed him JC Mateo. Huh? Get that dog out. like what are we doing? Oh, by any chance, are you going live for Saturday night's main event or Double or Nothing? Not Double or Nothing. I might do Saturday night's I might. I don't. You know what, RB? To be honest, I don't know. I can't really say. I don't know. Cause I'm looking at the card and I'm just like, what the fuck are we doing? Logan Paul, Jay Uso, John Cena, and I don't know. Yeah, doing an early one today. What's going on, good? You're right. Like, and I'm gonna reiterate this in the chat later on. Yo, 1995 called. They want their name back. That sounds like a 1995 gimmick. JC Mateo. Yeah, as soon as I heard that name, JC Mateo, and it was funny because I had asked Leo at the beginning of the show, is that what they're calling him now, or is that just was Solo? So at first we think, okay, it's just Solo. They did the whole name change. They did the whole name change. And as soon as I heard JC Mateo, I instantly thought of what's his face? Just Incredible's character. Um Aldo Montoya. The man of the Portuguese man of war. Like, oh shit. Look how WWE booked their black wrestlers and they still praise out. I'm telling you, 1995 called, they want their name back. I'm telling you, I'm gonna put it up. I'm gonna put it up in the chat later on. Cause I'm just like, this is the shit we be talking about. This is what we be talking about you guys hate AEW so much that you guys are literally ignoring the bad stuff that's going on in WWE. You know, they are clearly ignoring the fact that there's starting to be a shift. There's starting to be a shift. You know, I'm starting to see fans that was rocking with WWE real tough, and they're starting to get tired of the product. And then high ticket prices coupled with that, and you know, too much is too much. You know, yo, Muffin Man in the building, salute. Oh, shit, what's going on, sis? With that blue lie? With that blue lie? You know, and then I'm looking at AEW, and I'm just like, these dudes is about to, they don't need to do just keep staying at this pace. You know, this is why I went at Just Alex. Like, you say it's a safe place for wrestling fans. You're no longer a wrestling fan. You are primarily a WWE mark. Now you say you're only going to concentrate on the pay-per-views and stuff like that. Yeah, you cannot tell me last Wednesday, this past Dynamite. Oh. Okay, I'm back. I am back. I'm black. I'm back. Even when black wrestlers become WWE champion, I can't get behind it, such as Kofi Kingston, Big E, because oh my God, that was shaking their ass and rocking, embracing us. I don't know about you, but my WWE champion is Bobby Lashley. Okay. I'm glad you brought that up. Because I feel very strongly just like you. So when they did the whole Coffee Mania thing, now let's keep in mind that wasn't even the plan. If what's his face didn't get hurt, Coffee Mania does not happen. And this is it. Keep in mind, before the dude even got hurt, they was already starting to get behind Coffee, and fans have been behind Coffee. Coffee should have been world champion years prior. But because the young Orton got all in his feelings and, and we're going to have to hold Randy Orton accountable. We're going to have to do a live about that. Because, I'm being fair-minded. If people want to go back in the past and bring stuff up about people and ridicule them in today, then you know what? It's fair game then. Because you see how I've been going at Stone Cold. Randy Orton has literally cost careers, taking money and food out of people's mouths, out of their families' mouths. We're gonna talk about that one day. So when it happened, I was happy for him because he finally did it. Seeing his kids in the ring with him, that was a very special moment. But the booking was absolutely ferocious. They booked Coffee, so I'm just like, okay, y'all is okay. All right. Then you guys, wait, hold on. Before that even happened, you have Brock Lesnar squash your WWE champion just to take a belt off within how many seconds was it? Like, we're not talking minutes, we're talking seconds. Completely buried him. To where you can't even put the title back on him because nobody's not going to take him seriously anymore with that belt. Then Big E did the exact same thing. Bobby Lashley, yeah. I I keep seeing people talk about how Tony Khan is burying a Swerve Strickland and everything. And I can see how it could look like that. But do you think Tony Khan was going to give Swerve the push that he had, making him the highest paid making him the highest paid wrestler in AEW? Keep in mind, not to mention all of the promotional stuff he does for AEW. Even in his own personal time, when he does, he's talking about AEW. He's put AEW over. So what might look like a squash or a burial, nah. It's called building him back up to be something even greater than what he was. I will say this, Tony Khan, you better get some more black champions over here. Look what he's done for Mercedes. Shout out to Willow. In case y'all don't know, Willow Nightingale has resigned with AEW. She is not going nowhere. Just Alex getting boring, in my opinion. He speak negative about AEW and positive on WWE, no matter how bad the story. That's what I was just saying. He's then turned into a WWE mark. And I would love to have a conversation with him. I would love to have a conversation with him. Because here's somebody that I started watching because he does have, he's very knowledgeable. He knows what he's talking about. But this whole just burying AEW, like you're talking about how bad Dynamite has been. Wait, hold on. Let's not act like SmackDown has just been the greatest thing in the world this year, but you still covered it. You still covered it. And there were Dynamite shows that was way better than SmackDown that you did not even cover. But you still covered SmackDown. That's right, Mustafa Ali. Yep. And you see what they did? Correction, coffee. No disrespect intended. Now, ain't no disrespect, especially when he was an African. He's an African that was playing a Jamaican. Look, even at the start of his WWE career, they was playing all black people are the same. That's it. Yeah. Just like, come on now. And I'm black, y'all. And I'm black, y'all. And I'm biggity big. Oh man. Shout out CB4. Coffee and Big E should have politics. They should have. They should have. There are more black champions in AEW yet. Yeah. Because WWE can sit this propaganda shit about, oh, we love everybody. We're all about inclusive and this, that, and third. And then you guys do some shit like this. Like, come on now. Come on now. Make it make sense, Paul. Make it make sense, Paul. You know, at least people could still go to an AEW show without being broke afterwards. You know, it's just horrible. So, it's the fans. It's you, the fans, that turned me against WWE. It's you, the fans, that made me like this. I didn't want to be this way. I love WWE. Ever since I was a little kid, from watching WWE, WWF Superstars to Wrestling Challenge, All American Wrestling, Primetime Wrestling, the specials that they would have for WrestleMania, SummerSlam, Survivor Series. I loved it all. But you, the WWE fans, made it bad. So now I have to turn my back on y'all. Bianca Belair. So what? A black woman can't have an undefeated streak at WrestleMania? CM Punk goes back. What? Okay, your feud with Drew, no problems. This Seth feud, now it's gotten to a point to where what where are you guys going with this? Like, you give Seth, Paul Heyman, and Braun Breaker, they got their nice little faction going, and then you provide him with a title shot like that soon, just to lose? Like, what are we doing, people? I don't see color. This year. I'm in agreement. This year's WrestleMania did suck. Night one main event was cool. You know, it was a couple good matches, but overall the show absolutely sucked. Did you ever go to a pro wrestling event as a kid? I did. Yeah, I spoke about it on here. I went to a couple of house shows and TV tapings. Jay Millie turned heel, y'all. Yeah, this is heel. This is heel Millie. Bianca should have turned heel a year ago. I was talking about Bianca turning heel a year ago. Until the delineation movement started. Now they can't treat us or see us as one big Negro. That facts. CM Punk should have went over Drew at some. Oh my God, that bring that up. That was all over a bracelet. All over a bracelet. And then Punk over here taking it out of Drew's trunks and then kissing like, oh, Punk. Like, no. She doesn't. She doesn't. It's like she gets nervous every time she grabs a microphone and she, you know, and she's thinking too much about what to say. Like, and the whole thing about a promo is just hit the key points. You know, they're gonna give you a whole script. Yeah, okay. You know what I'm saying? But just focus on the PowerPoints. Everything else is free flowing. Because if you try to do it word for word, then yeah. Oh shit. She coming through. She coming through on the bike. Yo, Bianca look. Yo, she look sexy on a motherfucking motorcycle. Like, yeah. Well, the PowerPoints. So like, okay, let's take Punk and Drew for example. So what they do is the producer or the agent will come up to you and they'll give you a script for your promo on what to say. Now, in some cases, they'll tell you just focus. So in like the Drew and Punk, the PowerPoints would be um the stuff that Drew doesn't like about Punk. Those would be the PowerPoints on Drew's side. On Punk's side, the PowerPoints would be and I'm trying not to include the bracelet, but the bracelet is actually a PowerPoint. Oh, the other PowerPoint would be of why Drew is, it would be the obsession over CM Punk. That would be it, the bracelet and the obsession. You know what I'm saying? And then whatever else was said, like offline, you know how like they put up the different memes and stuff like that, and Drew was trolling Punk and all that. PowerPoints. All those are PowerPoints. And then from there, as a matter of fact, scratch that. I'll give you a better example. The pipe bomb. The pipe bomb. And Punk explained this. They gave him the script. These are your PowerPoints. They say, focus on your resentment for WWE, the management, and then everything else is all you. Just work around that. Everything else is on you. No, they not. It's Tiffany not taught how to make the money. I mean, they gotta take promo classes. And even if you make it up to the main roster, a lot of people go back down to the PC to go work on their promo skills. It's kind of like Brock. Brock wasn't good on the mic either. That's why Heyman was always around him for the most part. She do. Her in-ring skills are good. There's some things she can clean up. But overall, in-ring, I have nothing to say. On the mic, yeah, you gotta be better. Shit, she better go to her man and be like, make me better. Make me better. So, but I'm about to get up out of here, y'all. Go ahead and knock out what I need to knock out today. And I will yo, hey, RB. Hey, can you put Russell Tati's a link in the chat? And hey, cuz if you still in the chat, hey, put your link up in there too. Because we got Russell Tati, AEW Collision tonight. And then after that, I may or may not go live again. But regardless, Jesse will be live tonight. Frontline Black News. Make sure I go over there, tap into that. We're gonna keep it all black from Russell Tati to Jesse Lady K. Call it the real Black Saturday. Hey. I think I just came up with a nice idea. Oh shit. Okay, we're gonna have to talk offline, people. I done came up with oh yeah. Thank you very much. That is Russell Tati's link. So y'all can come on up in there, hit that link. Come on over and enjoy some AEW. and come join the most healest chat in all the IWC. We're taking over. We can't be stopped. So, all right, y'all. Y'all enjoyed y'all Saturday, and I will see y'all at AEW Collision over on Russell Tatis in a few hours. So, until then, like always, we're going to keep it cracking. We're going to stay militant, and we're about this bitch. Peace.